Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have, in the history of my channel, never posted two videos in the same day, but I got a lot of info this morning that obviously I have to post, and since all of the July Boxy Choice items are now available, I have to talk to you guys about it. So if you want to talk about all of the July spoilers that we have, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Takeover premium box, and all of the details we know, make sure to keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe because I upload every other day and occasionally, like today, twice a day. So if that's something you're into, stay tuned. Before we jump into anything, there is a giveaway in today's video later on when I'm talking about the base box, so don't forget to enter that. And yeah, there's going to be a giveaway. Okay, so choice is already open. So I'm going to preface this with go and make your choice selections. So first, we have officially gotten confirmation that July is going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Takeover Premium Box. This was teased months ago, revealed a few days ago, and then accidentally leaked by someone, and that caused a whole bunch of drama. But anyway, it is now officially public information that the Anastasia Beverly Hills Takeover box is happening in July. Now, we have two current July premium choices ready to go. The first is going to be one of two palettes. I have the blue Norvina palette in front of me, but I will put the pictures up on screen of the two that are choice. It is the purple one and the orange one. Now, what I like about these palettes is even though, like, I have the blue one, there are blues in the palette, but there's also some other colors. So even though the purple palette and the orange palette are called the purple and the orange one, the colors inside have both mixtures of those tones and different ones. Now, I do own one of the palettes, so I am very familiar with the formula. They are more pressed pigment than they are eyeshadow, so they take a little bit of work to get to use because they are so concentrated in pigment. They take a little bit of effort to blend out, but you get a lot of color payoff and a lot of pigment in the formula, which is great to make sure that it just doesn't disappear throughout the day. Now, I, just looking at the two colors, am more inclined to want the purple one. It's a little bit more cool tone, and the warmth that's in it is kind of in that pinky red family, more what I would go towards. The orange palette has more of those oranges, some greens. They're just a little bit more fall, in my opinion, which are not really colors I tend to gravitate towards. Though, in all honesty, I can see colors in both of these palettes I would be gravitating towards, and I have no issues if I get either of them. But if I had to pick one, I would prefer the purple one. Now, these are the Volume 1 and Volume 3. The blue one that I have is the Volume 2, and they actually just launched the Volume 5. Now, the second choice item, there are three items in there. The first is the hydrating oil, which I have used before. Definitely too hydrating for my skin. It is a true oil. So for people who are a little more dry, you'll probably like this a lot more. That is going against the Anastasia Loose Setting Powder, which I have used. Very finely milled. In the picture, it is the translucent powder, which is the white one. It really does give a true translucence. So there's not like a lot of flashback and it doesn't leave a white cast. But I will be honest that I don't love white powders. I prefer them to have a little bit more tint. And lately I've noticed that a lot of the issues that I've had in the past with my makeup looking heavy always seem to happen when I was using a loose powder. So I've been really into pressed lately. So that's not a choice I would go for either. However, the third item is the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush. Those blushes are beautiful. When I used to work at Sephora, they were some of my go-to formulas to use when I was doing makeovers on clients or when I was just teaching people how to apply bronzer. The formulas are really nice, but I will say the undertones are a little warm. So if your skin is very pink like mine or you're super fair, you should be careful because they could read orange on you depending on what shade you get. So those are my choices for that. I am going to put a picture up on the screen right now. This is the leak footage that everybody was talking about with the PR box. Take everything there with a grain of salt. We're not 1000% positive that these are product reveals. We are just really aware that this is an awareness announcement that Boxycharm and Anastasia teamed up for the premium box, and we know nothing more than that. So I don't want to get ahead of myself and say, like, this is a guaranteed, we are getting every item in that PR box, because we might not. And that's that. So, moving on to the base box. Now, I'm going to put images on the screen for these products as well, but we also have two different choice lines with two items each and some repeat items, so we're going to get into that. The first line is the Pharmacy Whipped Greens Oil-Free Foaming Cleanser. We've received the Pharmacy Toner from Boxycharm. We have not received the cleanser. I have, however, used it, and I love the way it works on my skin. I do love the toner we got from this line as well. Pharmacy is one of those lines that I consistently find products in their assortment that I do really like. This cleanser being one of the top-rate products from that collection. And that's going against the Unveiled Artistry Illamasqua palette. Now, I have to double-check if this is the palette we've received. It looks identical to the one we had. It just might be one of those where the packaging is the same, but the colors are a little different. But based on the fact that we've received the Illamasqua palette in the past, I am leaning towards a restock of the Pharmacy because I do have that cleanser, but I'm probably like halfway done with it, so I would love to have a new one to put in. And that's choice one. The second one is going to be the very familiar Ofra Good to Go Mini Mix Palette. We've received that several months ago. I have several extras of those still on hands. So I'm going to do a giveaway in this video because I do still have 2 extra of those palettes in my collection. I don't mind opening it because there is a protective cover on it, but this is the palette that is in the choice. I have 2 extras, so if you want to enter to win one of these, like this video, comment down below what product you're most excited for, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and you'll be entered to win. Mac just joined us, which means he's entering the giveaway. So if you want to win one of these 2 palettes, and I'll probably throw some other products into those bundles as well, that's how you enter the giveaway. And that is going against the Alamar Cosmetics Bronzer Trios. Now, I've used their blushes, and they are beautiful. Alamar is an amazing brand. Their eyeshadows are amazing. Their lip products are fantastic. Their blushes were wonderful. I know they reformulated and they changed the colors on those, so I have not used the new formula, but knowing that I have yet to find a product in their line I haven't liked, and Gabby really knows her makeup, I'm inclined to believe that these are going to be amazing. So of those 2 items, obviously I already have the Ofra, but even if I didn't, I would want to go for the Alamar Trio just because those brightening colors look beautiful, the bronzer and the contour look amazing, and I love the cute little trios that I can use to brighten, contour, and bronze, so I don't have to use 90 different palettes in front of me to get the same look. So those are all the current spoilers. I do just want to jump back into the Norvina, Boxycharm, ABH Takeover, because I did put those images up, and I'm going to put it up one more time, and I do just want to take a second to go through the items pictured. So first, it is the purple palette. I was mistaken. I just took a look at the picture again. It's not picturing the new one. It is picturing the old one. And it is showing the powder. So if that's the case, it's also showing the brow definer, the mascara, the dewy setting spray, and the pomade. So it is enough products for that to be a premium box variation. But with brow shades, I don't know if I'm convinced that that is going to be the exact variation. Last time when Fenty did a takeover, they sent the PR box out with every product in the assortment. So, I mean, this might be everything, but then again, this might just be one variation pictured because the oil and the bronzers are not pictured there either. So once again, I don't think this is a sum of every product that's going to be in the premium box takeover, but I think it's a good representation of some that could be. Obviously, we know that the palette is a variation, and so is the setting powder. Now that we've got all of that out of the way, let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!